እሺ እንዴት አላችሁ? ዛሬ ይዤላችሁ የመጣሁት ስለ ፖሊኖሚያል ለማውራት ነው። This is our fourth chapter። ስለዚህ ፖሊኖሚያል ምንድን ነው? ፖሊኖሚያል ፋንክሽን ምን ማለት ነው የሚለውን ነገር ከፖሊኖሚያል እንጀምራለን። ግን ወደዚህ ቻፕተር ከመግባታችን በፊት ልክ እንደዚሁ ማወቅ የሚገባን ባለፈው አንደር ዘ ቶፒክ ኦፍ ወርኪንግ ዊዝ ቫሪያብልስ ዲፋይን አድርጋቸው ወርዶች እዚህም እንደዚሁ ማስታወስ ያስፈልጋል። እነዚህን በደንብ ካስታወሱ በኋላ ወደ ፖሊኖሚያል ወደሚለው ነገር በቀላሉ እንገባለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ we have to recall these important words. The first one is variable. What did you say variable? We have defined variable is simply a letter that represents unknown values. Like x, y, z, x, y, z, ወይም ደግሞ a, b, c ወይም አልፋ ቤታ እያልን ማለት ነው። እነዚህ ሁሉ they can be examples of variables. The second one is constant number. A constant number is simply opposite of variable, which is stands for something the quantity which is already known. የታወቀ ነገር ተለክቶ የታወቀ የተቆጠረ ነገር የሚወክል አንድ ቁጥር ነው ማለት ነው። ለምሳሌ if you count something and it is 3, we write 3. So it's already known. So we don't write variable, we write the right numbers ማለት ነው. So a constant number is simply a number that stands for some known quantity of something. A term is, we have already defined a term as a number, or simply pure variable, or the product of a number and variable. So a constant number will be -1, 2, 3, or -4, whatever. Radical 2, all the numbers can be constant number. Term is other number like -1, 2, or variables x and y, or the product of numbers n. 3x, 5x cubed, 7x square y -1. Indeed. እነዚህ ሁሉ these are examples of term. Coefficient. Whenever we see a term with variable, there is the number part which is called the factor of, the number factor of the variable, the term and the variable. So the number part of the number factor is called coefficient. Coefficient means the number factor of a term. ለምሳሌ እዚህ ጋር 3 is the coefficient. Here 5 is coefficient. Here -7 is coefficient. Here 1 is coefficient. Here is also 1 constant. These are constant numbers. So coefficient is number factor. Number factor of a term. يعني term number factor ነው ብለናል ማለት ነው። Constant term ደግሞ the term that contains no variable. Variable የሌለው that stands alone. A number that stood alone without variable is called constant term. Because we have to say that a term can be a number. So a number is a constant. So a constant term is the term that contains no variable, or that stands alone without variable. Then degree. Degree, when in a term, for example, 5x cubed, this is the variable, and the exponent of the variable is called the degree of the variable, or the degree of the term. Here degree, የተርሙ ዲግሪ ወይም ደግሞ የቫሪያብላችን ዲግሪ ይባላል ማለት ነው። So degree means the exponent of our variable ማለት ነው። In each term, በእያንዳንዱ ተርም ያለው የቫሪያብላችን exponent is called the degree of that term or the degree of that variable ማለት ነው። ከዛ ሞኖሚያል እናውቃለን። one term ነው። ባይኖሚያል two terms, the sum of two terms ነው። ትራይኖሚያል ደግሞ the sum of three terms እንደማለት ነው። ከዛ እያለ ፖሊኖሚያል እየቀጠለ So polynomial is the continuation of this. ሞኖሚያል፣ ባይኖሚያል፣ ትራይኖሚያል ከዛ ፖሊ ማለት ሜኒ ማለት ስለሆነ ሜኒ ተርምስ ማለት the sum of many terms, chain of terms connected with plus and minus የያዘ ነገር ፖሊኖሚያል ወይም algebraic expression እንለዋለን ማለት ነው። So an algebraic expression containing one term or sum of more than one terms is a polynomial, provided that all the terms take this condition into consideration. Or all the terms must be in this format. A times x to the power of n. So that እያንዳንዱን በዚህ መንገድ መጻፍ መሆን መቻል አለበት። እዚህ ጋር ያለው ዲግሪ ይባላል። በአሁኑ በፖሊኖሚያል ይሄ ኤክስፖነንት መባል ቀርቶ ዲግሪ እንለዋለን። ዘ ዲግሪ ኦፍ ተርም እንለዋለን። ዘ ዲግሪ ኦፍ ኤኒ ቫሪያብል መስት ቢ 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 not any other number. At this place of exponent or degree of the variable, there should not be negative number. I mean, look, every term of the polynomial must be in this form. In this case, a is called the coefficient of the term. A coefficient ይባላል። ይሄ x variableአችን ነው። n exponentአችን ነው። ግን in this case we call it degree, and the degree of the term must be the set of polynomials, element of set of polynomials. Where 0, 1, 2 ነው መሆን ያለበት። n cannot be negative number, n cannot be fraction, n cannot be irrational number, n cannot be variable. እዚህ ጋር ላይ ለምሳሌ y ማስገባት a ማስገባት b ማስገባት አልችልም፣ ለማጣጣል አልችልም። ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር 0 1 2 3 ብቻ ናቸው መሆን ያለባቸው ማለት ነው። ይሄ ከሆነ እንደዚህ አይነት ተርሞች ይሄንን የሚያሟሉ ተርሞች በሙሉ ስንደምር ስንቀንስ የምንፈጥረው chain of such terms is called polynomial ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ polynomial ማለት እንደዚህ አይነቶች ናቸው። እያንዳንዱ የቫሪያብል ተርም ግን የቫሪያብል ኤክስፖነንት ወይም ዲግሪ ግን must be whole number, not variable, not negative number, not fraction, not irrational number, not variable at the place of exponent. So, let me give you an example. A, 5x to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed minus 7x squared plus 2x plus 9. Is it a polynomial? Yes. Why? This term is in this form. In this case, 5 is the coefficient, x is our variable, 4 is x, the degree of the first term. How many terms does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or connected with plus and minus. So this is a chain of terms satisfying this condition. So it's the polynomial. Is there any, what are the degrees here? Degree is 4, here 3, here 2, here 1, here 0. X to the power of 0 አለ ማለት በሌላ መልኩ, which means ያው n number the power of 0 0 1 ስለሚሆን ነው እንጂ እንደዛ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ዲግሪዎቻችን በሙሉ ምን መሆን አለባቸው ማለት ነው? ኮንስታንት ካውንቲንግ ነበር ወይም ደግሞ ሆል ነበር ማለት አለባቸው። ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር 4 ነው፣ 3 2 1 ነው። ስለዚህ there is no negative exponent in any one of this. There is no fraction exponent, there is no irrational degree, there is no variable degree. አሁን ኤክስፖነንት ላይ ፍራክሽን ካል ቢ ለምሳሌ ኔጌቲቭ to the power of negative እንዳለን ኤክስፖነንት ላይ it's possible to see negative exponent, but in degree, in a polynomial, we say degree only for 0 and positive counting numbers. So we don't want to see any negative exponent. Otherwise, if at least one of them contains a negative degree, which means this is no more polynomial. Or if any one of the terms contain fraction exponent, it is not polynomial anymore. It contains variable at the place of this one. For example, this blue 3 to the power of x blue, it is not polynomial because there should not be a variable at the place of exponent. So all these are what we should carefully observe in the terms on the terms of the polynomial. So what can you say about this? We have put the terms in the decreasing order of the degrees of the variable. Here the degree is 4, degree is 3, degree is 2, here degree is 1. Then it is usually good to put terms in the decreasing order of the terms, and the decreasing order of their degrees. So that the highest degree, the term with the highest degree will be written first, then the next lower, and the next, and go that way. So we can study and say a lot of things about here. What is the coefficient of x to the power of 4? 5. What is the coefficient of x squared? -7. What is the coefficient of x? 2. What is the constant term? The term with no variable? Number 9 here. How many terms are in the variable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. What is the term with the highest degree? The highest degree of the variable is 4. So this is the term with the degree. What is the coefficient of the term with the highest degree? The term with the highest degree is this one, and the leading coefficient, the coefficient is 5. So the leading coefficient of the term with the highest degree is called the leading coefficient. The coefficient of the term with the highest degree is called the leading coefficient. The coefficient that leads all the terms. In the decreasing order of the degrees ስለምናስቀምጣቸው the highest degree ሲቀመጥ ቅድሚያ የሚመጣው የእሱ ኮኤፊሽንት ነው። ሊዲንግ ሁሉንም ይመራል ማለት ነው። So it becomes leading coefficient. እዚህም ባይሆን ለምሳሌ ሁለተኛ እንሂድ. We have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms also. This is 2 over 3. Okay. So let us see if this one is a polynomial. To make sure that it is a polynomial, we have to make sure that all the degrees are counting number or whole numbers. X squared, x cubed, the power of 7, the power of 2 is constant number. So there is no negative here, there is no fraction, there is no variable at the rate of exponent. So all the terms satisfy this condition. They have coefficients, of course. Coefficients can be any number, can be negative, it can be negative, it can be positive, it can be rational, irrational, whatever the case may be. The coefficients can be any number. Coefficients can be any number, but degrees must be 0, 1, 2, 3, and elements of whole number. Provided that this is satisfied in each term, we can say this is a polynomial. So this is also a polynomial. So we say that the highest degree, the degree of the polynomial is the degree of the term with highest degree. ለምሳሌ ከነዚህ ውስጥ highest degree ያለው 4 የ5x square ዲግሪ ብቻ ሳይሆን የዚህ የመጀመሪያ ፖሊኖሚያላችን ፖሊኖሚያል a ዲግሪ ይባላል። So polynomial a is a polynomial of degree 4 ነው። የዲግሪ 4 ባለ ዲግሪ 4 ፖሊኖሚያል ነው ማለት ነው። Let us see this one. What is the highest degree in these 5 terms? Here I think this one is 2, this one is let's make it 4, for example, 4, well, 4, 3, 7, 2, and so what is the highest degree? The highest degree is 7. So this polynomial is called a polynomial of degree 7. ባለ 7 degree polynomial ነው. Because we have a term with highest degree 7. There is no another term which contains more than 7 degree. Yeah, so we can rewrite it as what? X to the power of 7 plus square root of x to the power of 4 plus 4x cubed plus 2 over 3x squared minus 3 again in the decreasing order of the degrees. So you see, now what is the coefficient of the highest degree? The coefficient of the term with highest degree. Here it is 1. So 1 is the leading coefficient. When the coefficient of the highest degree or the leading coefficient is 1, it is called monic polynomial. Monic polynomial. A polynomial whose leading coefficient is 1, positive 1. What does leading coefficient mean? A leading coefficient is the coefficient of the term in the polynomial with the highest degree. When we arrange it, that comes first. When we write them in the decreasing order of the degrees. So the leading coefficient of a polynomial is the coefficient of the term with the highest degree of the variable. So when we come to this one, the leading coefficient is positive 1, and because of this, we give it a special name called monic polynomial. This is enough as an introduction. Next, we will see some examples of polynomials and continue working on the polynomial. So ስለተከታተላችሁኝ አመሰግናለሁ። ደህና ቆዩ።